How's it going, everyone? If you were expecting me to answer a question, because we've been in this series with answering the questions that I've gotten from the 7th and 8th grade class that I work with at the school, I'm sorry, it's Thanksgiving, and so I decided that I would do something different. At least it's Thanksgiving here in the United States. So if you're not in the United States, well, sorry. I thought that for this video that I would share something that I am thankful for, but before I get to what I'm thankful for, a little bit of context is necessary. Something that I have realized just recently is that I have struggled with depression pretty much my entire life. I didn't realize how much I struggled with depression until 2 years ago. I almost ended my life. It was Thanksgiving 2 years ago that I had a complete meltdown on the way to our Thanksgiving meal. I scared my wife and my kids and my family, and there were a lot of various reasons that fed into that I'm not going to go into details here. A few days after having that mental breakdown, I remember sitting in my closet and planning out how I was going to end it all. I didn't want to continue living. Thankfully, in the midst of planning out how I was going to end my life, I had a lucid moment and I cried out for help. I called my wife, I called my family, and I set up a time to go and talk with a counselor or therapist. And that began a 2-year journey of trying to figure out and process what was going on in my life. Understanding myself, my depression, my journey, and ultimately it has led to me getting on antidepressants. It has really been a tough 2 years going through this and talking and processing. It has not been easy at all. What I'm thankful for is a family that cares for me. I'm thankful for a family that has supported me through this. And I'm also thankful for the ability to get over the stigma of going and seeing a counselor for my depression, the stigma of being on antidepressants, because my life has been completely different since getting on antidepressants about 2 to 3 months ago. I keep asking my wife, is this how normal people feel? Is this how it feels to be normal? I've never felt this way before. If you're struggling mentally or emotionally, if you've been dealing with depression, get help. If you're suicidal, get help. It's been a tough 2 years with COVID, and everybody is struggling with some form of mental breakdown. It's been hard to connect with people because we've been so separated. But it's worth getting help. It's worth picking up the phone and finding a counseling service and getting help. You are worth the time and effort. You are worth going through getting help. The bravest thing that you can do is ask for help. Many of us have grown up with this idea that counseling and therapy, we called them shrinks. There were all these jokes about being on antidepressants. Let me tell you, my job now is to destigmatize all of that because of how much help it has given me and how much hope it has given me and how much my days are better and my time with my family is better because I reached out and called for help, and I have gone through the destigmatization process of mental health. The bravest thing you can do is cry out and call for help. This is the strongest thing you can do for your family and for yourself. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. God bless. We'll see you next time.